Good morning, Mifflin Middle School. This is Ms. Colson, your principal, and today is Tuesday, October 13th, and I am coming to you from the art room. This is our art room. If you have Mr. Smith on your schedule, this is where you would take art classes. Now we're going to show you how big this room is. There's a lot of fun activities and creativity that happens down here in the art room. So today we are coming to you from the art room. Now we know on Tuesday that we do Good News Tuesday, and this is when I highlight a classroom that was doing something creative or the teacher was doing a very creative lesson as well. So last week I was in Mr. Decker's class. And in Mr. Decker's class, he was talking to the students about differences and similarities with two musicians. And these two musicians, they both play the same instrument. Now, one of the musicians died last Tuesday. And so this week is a very unique week for all of us. So students, actually, Tuesday is your last day this week to have any live classes. On Wednesday, which is October the 14th, we know we have no live classes. Those are all of your asynchronous days. Thursday is going to be another asynchronous day for you. You're probably like, what is going on? So we know that the district is trying to phase in our transition to return in a hybrid model. In order for that to take place, your teachers need to get prepared to receive you. So this week, on Wednesday, we never have any classes live, so you will complete those assignments on your own. And then Thursday is going to mirror Wednesday. You're not going to have any live classes. All of your work is going to be asynchronous classes. So you got to go to your teacher's Google Classrooms and complete those assignments. Now, students, the most important thing that I need for you to remember is to go take your attendance. We're having a lot of issues with students missing, taking their attendance. You're completing the assignments, but you're not taking your attendance on Infinite Campus. So Wednesday and Thursday is all asynchronous days where you are doing self-paced learning and turning your assignments to your teachers. Now, October 16th, you're probably going to jump for joy because I'm borderline jumping for joy. There is no school for students. Friday, no school because it's professional development. Now the teachers still have to go to work, but kids, you get to have an early weekend. There are no classes for students on October 16th because it is a professional development day. So please make sure you remember this. Your teachers are probably going to send you out to remind you in class. So Name That Tune is going to take place on Tuesday instead of Friday. So what you're going to do, I'm going to play a song from the two musicians that Mr. Decker was talking about in his class last week. You're going to have to name the musician and the song. It's going to be two musicians, and they both play the same instrument, and one passed away last Tuesday. Now, if you were in Mr. Decker's class last week when he was talking about this, you should be the first person to email. Who are we going to email? I wish I had like a live audience, but I'm like, who are you going to email? You're not going to email who? You're not going to email Ms. Colson. You are going to email Mr. Bailey. And you know what? It's kind of been wonderful that my email is not getting cluttered with all of these responses for Name That Tune. Even though some of you still email me the response, and if you notice, I haven't responded back because we got to follow directions. So don't forget, for Name That Tune, you are going to email Mr. Bailey. Now let's listen to the first song for a remix of Name That Tune on Tuesday since we don't have any classes on Friday. Now let's listen to the first song. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that song. Now let's listen to the second song.
I get up and nothing gets me down. You got it tough. I've seen the toughest around. And I know.
Great. Now I hope you were able to capture the musicians and their songs. And one of the musicians, he did a rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. It was a great Star Spangled Banner on his instrument. I'm not going to tell you what the instrument is because you should know what that is. We'll talk about that when we return back to school next week. So make sure you email Mr. Bailey the song and the musician. You have to make sure that you put both of the answers on one email, not 2 emails. And also, last Friday, we did not have a winner for Name That Tune. We only had people guess my husband, which was T.I., and no one guessed the female artist, which was Little Kim. I cannot believe you guys could not answer that. So last week we did not have a winner for Name That Tune. Hopefully we'll have a winner this week. And don't forget, if you are a winner for Name That Tune, if you are a winner for the PBIS incentive, don't forget to email Mr. Marrero for you to come up here and pick up your prizes either on Wednesday and Thursday between 11 and 2. Now, we know it's still early voting. Don't forget, if you are of age, remind your families, remind your parents, your guardians, your grandparents that they can start early voting here in the state of Ohio. They can go on Morris Road and make sure that they cast their vote. Now, I've been talking to you about the dress code. I know you're probably tired of hearing me talk about the dress code, but it is very important that you understand if you're going to attend Mifflin Middle School in the hybrid model, we do not play about the dress code. All of our scholars have to be in a proper dress code. And the proper dress code here at Mifflin Middle School is button-up collar shirt, no logo of any kind, white, light baby blue, navy. Now the bottom is Oxford bottoms for boys and girls, navy, black, and khaki. No leggings, no jeggings, no jeans, no sweatpants, no cargo pants or shorts, and no joggers of any kind. Students are not allowed to wear any type of outerwear jacket, hoodie, on anything. A sweater, they can't wear a hoodie on their sweater. No jean jackets, no drawstring bags, no purses. All of those things have to be placed in students' lockers. Please make sure that you visit our website to make sure you understand the dress code. Parents and guardians, please start planning now for this hybrid model so students can come back in the proper dress code. And last, as you all see, what do I have on today? It's Tuesday. I have on a Cleveland Brown shirt. So on Monday, I was like, it's early in the week. I try to dress professional at school, but I'm like, it's Tuesday. Nobody's here. There's no kids in the building. I can dress on Tuesday like it's Friday. And so, what shirt do I have on? I have on a Cleveland Brown shirt. You want to know why? It's because we won on Sunday. Do you want to know why? How many haters that I have in this building? The number one hater is Mr. Bailey. It might be tied with Mr. Marrero because I think he's a hater too. And now Mr. Wood has got on the bandwagon of being a hater as well, which I don't understand that. So we got all these Cleveland Brown haters that was hating that we won on Sunday and that we're doing a great job. But you know what? Y'all better stay tuned for next week because guess who the Cleveland Browns play? Next week, we play the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm telling you, it might be a fight here at Mifflin Middle School. If you want to see this live, you might have to come up here to Mifflin Middle School to see what is going to happen. Because between either team, the Browns and the Steelers, it's going to go down next week here at Mifflin Middle School. We're going to see who is going to have those bragging rights next week. And I'm so mad that we're in a pandemic because I really wish I could go to the game and be there front and center, but that's not happening. And if you were here last year, a very good friend of mine, she worked here. She was our Nurse Clark. She was another big Cleveland Browns hater. I mean, her and Mr. Bailey together, I really couldn't take it. She no longer works here. She's pursuing her dream. But if you notice, I'm going to rep the Cleveland Browns no matter we're winning or losing because I'm a faithful Cleveland Browns fan. Now, don't forget, students, it is very important that you are remembering when we do come back to school that there are certain guidelines and procedures that are going to be put in place. Over the course of the next couple weeks, we're going to demonstrate and show you what school is going to look like for you when you come back to Mifflin. It's going to look completely different. Town hall is going to be different. Breakfast is going to be different. Lunch is going to be different. Transition in the hallway is going to be a tad different. Using different staircases is going to be a tad different. Most importantly, the thing that's going to be a big difference and a transition for staff and students is we all have to wear masks. The entire time that we're in this building, there cannot be people wearing their mask half around their neck, saying I can't breathe. Everyone has to wear their mask. If you have any issues or concerns about wearing a mask all day at school, hopefully the district will get together some guidelines for students and families to understand the expectations regarding wearing a mask. That information will be forthcoming, but I do want students to understand and realize wearing this mask is for the safety and the protection of everyone that's going to be here at Mifflin Middle School. So just stay tuned for the next couple of weeks. We're going to be highlighting some different ways to let you know and see what's going to be happening here at school when we return. We don't know when that is, but whenever we return in this hybrid model, you're going to know the expectations here at Mifflin Middle School ahead of time before you come inside the building. It is really like a short week for students because it is very unique. Don't forget, Wednesday and Thursday are your asynchronous days. There are no live sessions. And on Friday, you get the day off. It is Professional Development Day, so you get to start your weekend early. Students, please remember to stay safe. Please remember to take your attendance. Please remember to get your work turned in because the grading period is coming to an end. The grading period ends October 27th. So we want to make sure that all of our scholars have all of their work turned in and that you're going to make the honor roll. And most importantly, remember, everyone achieves, no exceptions, no excuses. Have a great week.